the Acro-Bat was one of many mascot games released during the 90s. This one was the brainchild of David Siller. Originally, Aero's early designs resembled a human acrobat, but that soon changed as David apparently always wanted him to be a bat. The game was developed for the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo simultaneously, but was first released on the Mega Drive in 1993. As you can see, Aero the Acro-Bat is a typical 2D platformer. In order to clear each stage, the player must accomplish certain tasks, so that the exit warp can be revealed. Those tasks include passing through hoops, stepping on platforms until they disappear, riding roller coasters, and so on. There are 4 worlds with 5 levels in each one, and they're pretty large and often contain cheap deaths. Aero can attack enemies by shooting limited stars or by doing an aerial diagonal drill attack at his target when he's in the air. This works well enough I guess, but it is kind of annoying. If enough points are collected at the end of a level, a bonus level can be played, in which Aero has to dive into a pool. This bonus stage does differ from platform to platform. So is Aero the Acro-Bat a good game? No, it's bloody awful. The game controls like crap, it's far too slippery, sounds bloody awful on the Mega Drive, has way too many cheap deaths, and the main core of the game, the challenges, are as boring as can be. So here we are with the Super Nintendo version, and if I'm to be completely honest, it's the exact same CAC that is on the Mega Drive. The only difference here is the slight boost in colour and better audio, but even that can't save this game. You wouldn't have thought they could make a crappy game any worse, but they sure did. Of course they did. The Gameboy Advance is home to many crappy SNES ports after all. As with every single SNES port on the Gameboy Advance, we have a zoomed in playing field. This means that there are many examples of sections where you can't see what you are jumping towards, making the game feel extremely frustrating. But get this, the controls are even worse. Not only are they more fidgety, but to add even more insult, the screen now snaps back and forth. Why do developers do this? No game that does this is good. There are a few improvements in this version, such as more detail to the backgrounds and a nice comic introduction, but these do little to add value to what is basically a steaming pile of manure with sugar sprinkled on top. And to think there was an Aero the Acro-Bat 2 as well. And let's take a look at those three versions of Aero the Acro-Bat running side by side.